So I decided to pay a visit to our Wallapini today. We've been in the negative temperatures for the last 24 hours or so. Wind chills vary between about -20 and -40. And thankfully we've had a little sun through the day, so it has warmed the Wallapini nicely. The barrels are mostly full of water, which retains heat and then puts it off during the coldest spells. But we've had a few experiments going on again this year, kind of testing this thing out. First of all, we've given no water to these plants since mid-November. And you can see most of them are doing absolutely phenomenal. A little bit of wilting here, but that could also be because of the cold night last night. But otherwise, they're actually not looking bad. The plants tend to go a little dormant during the coldest season, so it's typical not to water them too often. But other than that, one of our experiments, as you can see here, was this tomato plant. I didn't actually plant it to produce. I planted it because it tells us when the temperature here actually drops below freezing. We've been monitoring this plant all season, and it finally dropped for the first time last night, which was, they say, colder than Antarctica around here. So it finally succumbed, and we lost the plant. But even then, we can walk over here where I have a thermometer. Now, mind you, this thermometer is actually in the coldest part of my Wallapini, which is the front wall here. Now, this front area is the coldest because the drafts come through the window and behind this metal sheeting, and it drops down into the cold sink. You'll have to excuse the dog bed there, but this is the coldest area of the Wallapini here, so it's where we keep the thermometer. And as you can see, hopefully, the current temperature is 39 degrees. The coldest it's been in the last 24 hours was 21. Now that's actually the coldest our Wallapini has ever gotten in the 2.5 almost years we've been experimenting with it. But that's still not bad considering we were well below zero last night. So the geothermal heating and the heat put out by the barrels do an incredible job keeping these plants alive and feeding our family through the winter. We've got some beets here, some kohlrabi getting close to producing their little fruit. The beets just seem to be thriving. We've got some garlic I planted late in the fall, hoping they would remain dormant until spring, but they're actually sprouting despite the cold. So we'll see how that plays out through the year. There's still some arugula. The citrus plants are doing well. This is just a fun project. We've even got a few alyssum flowers there just to make things pretty. So there you have it, the Wallapini in the middle of a cold January winter. Stay warm out there.